Chance, goal! Salah! Oh, wow! Aguero! And Ronaldo! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo!
Hello and welcome back to Football Addiction. You may have missed us. It's been, 3 or 4 weeks or so, but we're back. We're finally back. Exams are over. Football's back. And you know what? Your favorite two footballing shit talkers are back on the mic. How are you, Martin?
Good, mate. Good. Yeah, no, it's great to be recording again. And what a way to get back into it with Ole off the wheel and he's on the unemployment bus or train, whatever you want to call it, because that's all he's catching now with his lack of money. Oh, not too much. He's still got a lot.
Mate, it's
But
probably been paid up more than we'll ever earn. So yeah.
yeah, true. But look, interesting to go down 4-1. Ben Foster, fuck, we didn't think that he would take it literally, but made some great saves, and the rest of the Watford boys got him out.
Yeah, you could say that Ole's now on the bike and on his way out of Old Trafford.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, but what did you think of that interview?
What with the Ole on?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
no, the interview, his exit interview.
I know he's put the club in a shithole and then cried on camera. I mean, how much sorry am I meant to feel for him?
Yeah, true.
Like, look, on occasion, I like to change up the green screen, and this week, just for my favorite manager in the Premier League, I've got him on the back there this week.
Yeah, because he was gifting
We all
everyone
wanted,
points. Yeah,
we all wanted him to stay.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he was gifting everyone points, man. 5-0 win at fucking Old Trafford and says a lot.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
can't say we're not supportive, but
What?
can't say we're not supportive fans.
True.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, I found very interesting all the players, especially Bruno after that game, sort of putting the blame on the rest of the team as well. Like, yeah, like it's a noble and respectful thing to do, but for the past month, like he's been the main headline. Don't really know what to make of that, but it was I thought it was kind of a bit funny that Ronaldo and some of the other players were making Instagram posts and stuff. Like, yeah, the guy's a legend of the club, but you can tell that they're playing a bit of a little political game there, trying like just sucking some ass. But yeah, look, I guess now we're just really going to dissect his replacements. Hey,
You ask me, I think Ronaldo wants the job.
yeah, to be honest, man, the guy will fucking manage from the sidelines. But look, anyways, his replacements. Well, right now we've got Michael Carrick in the interim, if I'm correct.
Knowing United, he'll probably end up being the coach, to be fair.
Probably. But look, they wanted Antonio Conte. They can't have him. So these are their options. Zinedine Zidane, not bad. Luis Enrique, that's not a bad one either. Brendan Rodgers, interesting. Eric Ten Hag, the Ajax boss, he's still got a year and a half left on his contract. Graham Potter, this is the first time I'm hearing this name, and I saw it in a couple articles. It wasn't just the standard Sky Sports one, but no, his name was mentioned a few times. Mauricio Pochettino, PSG boss, and I think this one's out for the lols, but it's in there. Steve bloody Brewski.
Brucey! No.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, I'd love Steve Bruce to get the job, just to, make sure that club really is dead and buried before it has any chance of revival. But you know what? Ole done such a bad job at one point. I mean, I think Steve Bruce would probably do a bit better. So, yeah, look, jokes aside, I think Zidane's a stretch. I don't think his English is good enough to kind of deal with England and everything around there. Plus, I think
But
he's
the
kind of
thing is that he's kind of one of those players that he doesn't deal with England. England deals with him. It's a
it's
bit like a
Zlatan.
Zlatan. Yeah, it's a Zlatan approach.
Yeah. But I think he's done. I think if Real Madrid ever need to be rescued, he'll come back. But he's won the Champions League 3 times in a row. He's won La Liga. Most of his years there. He doesn't need to go to Manchester United to prove himself.
Like the guy does not need to work.
No,
He does not need to work. He doesn't need to be doing commentary. No pundit. He doesn't need nothing.
I
So,
think personally for United, for the sake of their club and for the sake of them getting back to their best, Ten Hag's the option.
oh, you're saying the Ajax boss.
I need to rebuild, man. Like as much, I don't want to make this about Arsenal, but Mikel Arteta in the space of 2.5 years, almost 3 years, has rebuilt that team
Yeah,
from scratch. He came in, wiped out all the dead wood. He's gone in, spent some money. He spent it well. He's built a good, like, let's say, a foundation in that team. And yeah, we did lose to Liverpool on the weekend. GG to you guys.
no,
But
mate.
you got to turn around this season and say, okay, when he has had his players on the pitch, they've looked a whole different team.
They have, yeah.
They're sitting in fifth at the moment, even losing to Liverpool 4-0. They had put themselves in such a good position to the point where win, lose, or draw against Liverpool, the only place we were going to go was up or stay where we are. So
Yeah.
I can't say the same about United since Ferguson, though.
Yeah,
Van Gaal,
okay.
Van Gaal spent money and got pretty much flopped after that. They brought in Mourinho, who I think could have been the one. They didn't know how to
Yeah.
do Mourinho, got rid of him. And then they brought in Ole. Ole wasn't even meant to be that fair for that long, if you ask me. And then stuck around with him. They spent $1 billion and haven't won haven't won a trophy in about 5 years almost. So to me, I think you need a rebuilding coach, and Eric Ten Hag is that one.
How long?
Depending
How
what
long?
rebuild you want. If you want to rebuild,
How long has he been at Ajax?
for a while, I think.
So
I think longer than Ole's been at United.
okay. So he originally had so when Ajax made the Champions League semis, he was there for that with that squad.
Was it? I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's been there long enough.
Let's just double check on that. But anyways, other option, Graham Potter.
Graham Potter would be a decent shout, to be honest. I think he's got potential, especially the way he plays the football at Brighton. He just needs a team that can finish, and my God, he got himself.
He's got Ronaldo, so yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest with you. I think you as a Liverpool fan will want to see Manchester United fail. So again,
Yeah.
Steve Bruce for the job.
Yeah, no, well, from there, like, see, the thing is, with United, the game, like, to be honest, it was great. It was great winning 5-0 this season, but the atmosphere wasn't like any other year.
No, you don't want to see, as much as I hate United, you don't want to see a club like that fall.
Oh, it's not even about fully falling, but it's just like it got to a stage where, and you as an Arsenal fan can like say, but when the fans aren't G'd up anymore, it's a shit feeling. Like, it's like, why are you going to the game? Why? Because you paid £3,000 for a membership.
Yeah, no, I kind of know what you mean. Even here in Australia, like Bulldog supporters the last couple of years.
Oh yeah, for the rugby league, yeah.
Yeah, the games haven't been the same. We haven't been to as many games here. We haven't kind of, like, personally for me, I used to go to most games when we were in the finals, even the couple of years after that. When we started just losing every single game, I'm like, I'll watch it on TV, but what's the point? I'm not going to waste
100%.
$500 on a membership just to go.
100%.
It's not worth it. But yeah, I know what you mean. And even the Manchester derby, we all knew that we were going to get battered. And we all knew it was.
Oh yeah, they got fiddled around like fucking kids' toys. But also, yeah, fact check. Eric Ten Hag was the manager when they did make it. So yeah, so that's confirmed. We're not talking shit. Oh well, we talk shit, but
There's
we're speaking fact about that. But yeah, anyways,
sorry, I'm gonna put it this way. You're gonna have two categories. You're gonna be what we think United should do and what United will do. Okay. What they
Yeah.
should do is hire Ten Hag or Potter, even Pochettino. What they will do is put Carrick full time.
you reckon? Look, we're taking the piss out of that and like joking about it, but well, their track record, and I think with a lot of the players that Carrick played with and played against, they're all managers now. Well, some of them aren't successful, like Lampard, but now that they're sort of all getting to that same similar age where they're all becoming managers and here and there, and Mikel Arteta as well, you can clearly it's clearly shown that he hasn't had that first team experience. And Michael Carrick, I think he might have faced the same issue if they do
Yeah,
that.
but with all due respect, Mikel Arteta did train under Pep for about 3 to 4 years. Michael Carrick's been learning under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer,
Yeah, no,
Van
exactly.
Gaal, and Mourinho.
Yeah, which
No
sort of
ego and nice.
which sort of points to the issue that I'm raising, like the whole interim or the whole assistant managers becoming full-time managers. Like it's your first, like it's literally their first job. Like it's their first job in the real world. They're not gonna be as good as what everyone expects them to be.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. But at the same time, what like you can see a style, you can see an identity in the way Mikel Arteta plays. And I'm going to use another example here. Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard didn't really have much
100%.
ability at Chelsea. Steven Gerrard, we're yet to see at Villa, but even then, like he learned his craft and then moved to Rangers. Lampard barely did a year at Derby or whoever it was, and then moved straight to Chelsea. Mikel Arteta did his, let's say, what's the right word? Uh, Internship at Man City, or he done his apprenticeship. That's the word. There we go. Internship. The guy was earning
Yeah, mate, calling him
Um,
a fucking Sparky at this rate. Fuck me. Anyways, continue.
Anyway, yeah. So you could clearly see that there was something he was learning at Man City. He took it to Arsenal. Once he got his team, he's able to apply it. He's implemented everything pretty much from there. You got to tell me, what's Michael Carrick learned under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? What, probably to make a good coffee in the morning? Or
I don't know, to lose 5-0 against Liverpool, but look, I'll take them. I'll take them more. It's just with Graham Potter, like yeah, he had a great start to the season. It's like, see, the thing is, that managers like Graham Potter very limited, and Steve Bruce. Actually, you know what? You can even put Brendan Rodgers, Potter, and Bruce in the same category. Like when they don't have the money, Brendan Rodgers and Potter, they've done okay. Even Poch at Tottenham, he did okay. Eric Ten Hag with Ajax. Ajax don't really purchase players; they bring them up from the academy. That's another great way to look at it. I just think interim managers are interim managers like for a reason, because they're sort of in that transition period between the manager leaving and who's going to take over temporarily. Like they know, an interim manager knows that a job's temporary.
Agreed, but it's also Carrick's been there again for God knows how long. What's he gonna do that's any different?
I don't know, but he's got a squad and a half to play around with.
What coach wants to come to Man United knowing that the Glazers are there, knowing that they're dealing with Woodward, dealing with all these people that the last 3-4 managers since Ferguson have left have struggled to deal with? I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, we talk about, Man United can get this guy and this guy and this guy, but who wants to go to Manchester United?
Okay, so in theory, if you're Eric Ten Hag, Luis Enrique, Mauricio Pochettino, who are all managing top clubs in their respective countries. So except
Mhm.
Luis Enrique, he's coaching Spain. So you've got Eric Ten Hag at Ajax. He's in a league of his own there.
Yeah,
Then
dealing with
Poch
Messi,
at
Neymar, Mbappe.
exactly with the squad of his life, with the literal ultimate team. Well, I don't see why they would leave those like their clubs or countries in that respect.
Let's put it this way, whoever, and it's the egos in the squad as well. You're telling me Steve Bruce is going to deal with Ronaldo and Bruno and Sancho and freaking Maguire and Varane, all these egos. Yeah, Steve
Yeah,
Bruce.
imagine Pogba trying to tell fucking Steve Bruce, bro, let me play. Bruce would be like, fuck off.
He wouldn't even. No. I think it'd be trampled on. I think Donny would even have his fair share.
I think Van de Beek will play. I think Fred's getting dropped and Van
I
de Beek's
think,
playing.
I think Van de Beek's out of the door in January.
I hope so because he's a good player.
I hope we get him.
As a Liverpool fan, I hope we sign him, man. He's talent. He's talent.
And ironic that Donny Van de Beek scored the last goal in Ole
I
Gunnar
know,
Solskjaer.
I know. How good. How good. I think that was the ultimate piss take there. But
Yeah.
any other managers that any other managers that have you've heard about or not?
Lampard, the name's been thrown around a few times. I don't think it'll happen, but um,
He needs to go coach more in the championship or more mid-table.
I think
I'll be classifying Man U a mid-table team. Because look, Gerrard's at Villa after going invincibles at Rangers.
I mean, I think I saw like Wenger was like 66-1 to come back and coach Manchester.
Wenger.
Oh yeah, because Wenger's
Well,
going to be United.
yeah. Well, the guys at bloody FIFA trying to get a World Cup every 2 years.
No comment.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
Yeah,
realistically, out of the bunch there, you think Zidane's out?
I think
I know.
Zidane's out. I think Poch is out. I don't think Poch will leave PSG. As I think his family still lives in London, but I
Yes.
don't
See the problem is he's come out. See, Brendan Rodgers has come out and said, he's not interested."
and I
But
don't think Rodgers. I'm sorry, I don't think Rodgers will be what they need because I'm gonna put forward something with Rodgers. His track record is horrible. He'll have good 2 seasons, and then from the third season onwards, he starts to flop. We're seeing
yeah,
that with now.
to be honest, the three coaches I'm putting it at are Poch, like to actually take him over because he's come out and been interested, which is frustrating because he's a good coach, and I just want him to be at clubs that Liverpool don't really face. But he's a good manager, and Eric Ten Hag. I think that's going to be a solid appointment, and I think it just shows when you've got because these two coaches know what they're doing without money, without 400 million.
Is Allegri coaching?
The national team.
Is he with Juventus?
We're gonna Massimiliano Allegri. He is at Juventus, yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have said he could have gone there, but to be fair, United don't need a defensive coach. I feel like they need someone who knows how to attack because you can't waste all these players on the counter. Like Ronaldo just looks awkward playing on the counter, man. Like it doesn't look right. Personally,
And
for me, Ten Hag's ideal. I think Eric Ten Hag should probably be their number one option because they need a rebuild.
yeah,
Number two, I think Graham Potter.
you reckon Graham Potter?
And third one, you'd like to think Pochettino, but I reckon they're gonna stick with Carrick.
Your final answer is Carrick. I think they've learnt last time. I say he's out. Conclusion, I'm gonna say Eric Ten Hag and Mauricio Poch. But I don't know. I don't understand why Poch would. but I know that he's interested in. When you're interested in the club or a certain job, it's
Yeah, but Potts moving from PSG United is like putting in $1,000 into Ultimate Team, and then, yeah, let me just go start a road to glory. Like, well, what's the point?
yeah, I know, but if he wants to do a job, then he wants to do a job. That's
Yeah.
it's up to them. It's up to them, and we're just here. We're just here to comment on the list that we've been given. And who, for all we know, it could be Zinedine Zidane.
I
He'll
hope
just
not.
headbutt. He'll just headbutt every coach that he sees in the Premier League.
I could just imagine Klopp being his aggressive self in the middle of a game, and then Zidane just going like,
Yeah, 100%. But look, I think in that sense, who knows? To be honest, this Man United job thing, it can go anywhere. It really
well,
can, because it's been so inconsistent.
yeah.
And the fact that a few weeks ago they came out saying, "Oh, they'll stick with Ole," and then straight, like, they had the perfect time to sack him before the international, or straight after, before the international break, and they keep him 1 week after the international break, 1 game after the international break, and he's gone. So right now, I think they're just in a bit of shambles. They look at this rate. They were talking about Antonio Conte for so long. Well, everyone was talking about Antonio Conte, not them, but he was the name that popped up. He's now at Spurs. So now I think the manager that they wanted, they can't have. So they're just looking around now. And now they're in a position where they need to get someone in quick. Otherwise, it might as well just be Michael Carrick's.
Oh, agreed, man, agreed. And I think at this point, we all hope United fail. Coming from the rest of the 19 teams in the league, we hope you stay mid-table, fall out of Europe, don't make Europe next year, and sign Steve Bruce as a coach. So that's
Very.
from
I think Bruce is an alright manager, to be honest.
yeah, all right. That's why he got sacked a week after they had a takeover.
But generally, when clubs get taken over, like with new owners, then the managers that are there or automatically go as well. That's part of it. But anyways, that's that's a whole new thing. I don't have anything else to bring up. You,
Oh,
mate?
yeah. Actually, I'll read the exact quote or whatever I found with Steve Bruce. It said Steve Bruce would be very keen on an interim role at Manchester United and believes he could help stabilize the dressing room.
I hope that's true. I really hope they take that into consideration. Oh, mate, we should just make our profile pic Steve Bruce at this rate.
You gotta love him. Look at him, mate. Look at him.
I'm done. I'm done. Anyways, if that's it, then we're done.
Love it.
All
Bruce.
right, guys. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week. Take care. We'll be back next week. Ciao.
So yeah.